Alright, people, my name is Ugochukwu. Today is June 2nd, 2021. Hey, I have a little story here for you. I just ran into this story. It says that a kidnapper's den was discovered in Abuja. A den full of kidnappers was discovered in Abuja today. In other words, that a den is just like a cave where a lot of kidnappers were hiding. They were discovered today in Abuja. Let me give you the video. It's just a small video. That way you can see. Give me a minute. Let me see.
A kidnapper's den was recently discovered in a rocky area in Abuja, the federal capital of Nigeria. Speaking in the video, a man who identified himself as commander of anti-kidnapping squad said that one of the kidnapped victims has been rescued while the kidnappers escaped with gunshot wound. However, the search is being conducted to get rid of the kidnappers.
One person was so far rescued at Biazin, in between Mina and Abuja. This is a special operation launched by the Commissioner of Police, combined with hunters and vigilantes, with the anti-kidnapping personnel, led by my humble self, Commander Anti-Kidnapping FCT. Our operation is still in progress. These Commander Hunters, Adamawa, from the DSS, one of the hostages was already rescued. We are at the verge of getting the others. We believe that some of them escaped with bullet wound, but we are still on search. We are about 26 kilometers away from Beijing, east, 30 kilometers north from Kubwa.
All right, you saw that, right? You see, do you see the big boulders, big rocks? Which means that, there are a lot of them. The big rocks is just not 1, 2, 3, like maybe at least I see about maybe 20 or 30. Means people can dig a hole there and hide in there, because you see why didn't this story interest me is it shows you there are places people can go in Abuja. People can go in there, hide somewhere, make their bombs, prepare for operation, go and strike and go back and hide again. So there are places people can do stuff in Abuja. I bet you Kano, Kaduna, and Sokoto probably like that too, because those places have hills and mountains. You go in there, you hide, you strike, you disappear. But Mazen Nandekano, he has no brain to think like that. But you see the story right there on you looking at. You see what it says? AGF Malami, in secret memo, asks Buhari to suspend Nigeria constitution, declare martial law. You see that? I don't know, man. Buhari, man. That man, and I read an article somewhere they said Buhari may not want to leave office. He may just stay there, declare himself perpetual president of Nigeria until the Fulani accomplishes their goal of taking over everywhere in Nigeria. Who knows? We'll watch and see. It depends on the amount of damage they will have done by the time it's his time to leave. Or also depends on how many places they have conquered, because they're working furiously to take over a lot of places. Look at the article on the right side. This one here. You see what it says? Bomb threat. Lagos police deploy explosive experts. Orders to markets dominated by Igbos. You see, they're targeting us. A couple of I think it was yesterday, I saw that an Igbo guy was assassinated somewhere in the north. And then somewhere in Yoruba land, an Igbo guy was killed. A businessman was targeted. I think it was 2 years ago. It may not be by Yoruba people. It could be. See, you know what I think they're doing? The Fulanis are using thugs. They train them, give them guns, send them all over the places, and they clean our people. I even hear they're doing that in Imo State too. They come down there, you don't know who is who, They could come in there, act like the members of ESN and start killing people. See, this is why what Nnamdi Kanu, the way he's doing it is just messed up. I don't know why that man has to advertise everything he's doing. He could have done that secretly. You know, get the job done, but don't come out and claim credit. You know, that's why I believe the man doesn't, one, he doesn't know what he's doing. Two, he's not doing anything. He's just ending up causing more deaths. Before it was the death of his members, the Igbo youth that joined him. Now, innocent Igbo people are dying all over the place. The people, you know, strangers go in there, kill innocent people, butcher them, and get away. That's what is going on now. And I think he may get worse. You know, it's a bomb threat in Lagos. You know, of course, you know, they're going to target people in the Southwest because, remember, they're calling for Oduduwa nation. So, Nigeria is going to be chaotic. I won't be shocked if I learn next year or 2 years that what's his name, Tinubu, is behind some of this stuff. Because that man is evil. He wants to be president by any means necessary. And at the back of his mind, he's going to be thinking that the IPOB and the other agitators are getting in his way. They're going to make him not to be able to become president of Nigeria. So that thing is in his mind. I'm telling you, because I hear that he was instrumental in thwarting NSAS movement. You know, he was involved in the decision to send soldiers to go kill people. That's why I keep telling people, man, Nigeria is not a country like America or Britain where there's rule of law. You know, anybody that thinking that you're making a big mistake, these people are animals. They will kill as many people as they can to get their way. And that's what is going on. I want to show you another story. You see that story right there? This one right here? This is a Campbell. I don't know how many of you know. He's an ex-American ambassador. His name is Campbell right there. Campbell, I don't know who is this one. But let me click on that story. Just give me a minute. Let's click on it. We'll expand it. I put it in the reading mode right there, because the reading mode, that way we can contain, you know, put it inside the thing. Okay, a former United States ambassador to Nigeria, John Campbell. That's what I thought. That's his picture right there. Let me show you. Let's move this up the way. Yeah, this is John Campbell, the guy on the left, the white guy on the left. The one on the right, I don't really know him, but John Campbell was an ambassador to Nigeria, United States ambassador to Nigeria for many years. And the guy actually loves Nigerians. He loves Nigeria and loves Nigerians. You know, he has written many articles in the past saying that, you know, the problem with Nigeria is Nigerian leaders. They're too greedy, they're too corrupt. But Nigerian people, yes, he does love them. You know, but let me finish reading that article there. Let me pull this up. He says, you see, this article was posted about 5 minutes ago. He said a former United States ambassador to Nigeria, John Campbell, and a former director with the Harvard University's Kennedy School of Government. Okay, this guy is a professor. This guy is a former director. He's a former director of the business school in Harvard, the guy on the right-hand side. Okay, they say both of them have said it is time for the United States to acknowledge that Nigeria is a failed state in light of the many security threats plaguing the country. Campbell and Rothbard said this in an article titled "The Giant of Africa is Failing," which was published in May-June edition of Foreign Affairs magazine. Yeah, I can get that article. Just give me a minute. I know where that thing is. Okay, but let me keep reading this. It says, they do argue that every part of Nigeria now faces insecurity, which threatens the nation's corporate existence. The article read in part, Nigeria's worldwide companions, particularly the U.S., should acknowledge that Nigeria is now a failed state. In recognition of that truth, they need to deepen their engagement with the nation and such to carry the present administration accountable for its failures, while additionally working with it to supply safety and proper financial systems. I don't know what these guys are talking about. They let the place explode. We don't need to say, don't go there and start saving Buhari. He's talking tough like a tyrant. Okay, I jump to the next paragraph. He said, underneath the administration of President Mohamed Buhari, a number of overlapping safety crises has remodeled Nigeria from a weak state right into a fair one. Buhari's authorities have struggled to quell numerous jihadi insurgencies, together with the one waged by the militant group Boko Haram. The article read. You see that? You know, Boko Haram has been there for a long time. Nobody, what's his name? President Jonathan tried to stop it, hired mercenaries. Immediately Buhari came in, he stopped paying the mercenaries money. They said the mercenaries were at the point of eliminating Boko Haram, but this man stopped it. Buhari stopped it. And now Boko Haram is there, ravaging everywhere. You know, so you see what he says, this quote here? That's from the article. He says, regional police forces and militias generally related to the state government, however, not often formally sanctioned, train de facto authority in some areas. However, in lots of others, the federal authorities have successfully ceded management to militia and criminals. You see that? You see that? So you can, I'll see if I can find the full article. Nigeria is a mess, man. To be honest with you, I don't waste my time actually reading stuff like this. But there's something I want to bring to your attention. I just wanted to show you this. Then there's something that I read somewhere that you guys should be interested to read. You guys probably already know, but I will show you anyway. Okay, you know, in Israel, let me go to that story right here. It's from it's from a newspaper I see right there called Huffington Post. It's a Huffington Post. It says Netanyahu opponents reach coalition deal to oust Israel Prime Minister. Look at that. It was published about 9 minutes ago. So basically, what the article is saying is, you know, Netanyahu has been the president of Israel for more than about 12 years. So the kind of system they have there, I think it's like what they have in Britain. If you want to challenge him, you can form a coalition. If he has majority, then he's out. So they said that's what is going on now. Netanyahu is gone. That man is gone, Netanyahu. This guy here. And let me see if I can find a picture for you. Let me go back. I'll come back. There's something I want to read for you. Yeah, Netanyahu, basically, this guy here. This guy, I don't like him. You know, I have nothing against the people of Israel. I just don't like their leader. I don't like him. You know, something is playing. I don't want anything to play while I'm on it. What the hell is that? Oh man, something is playing. I don't want that, man. That's not my intention. But I think my thing will not record it. But Netanyahu is gonna be gone, man. But there's something. When I was reading the article, look, I wanna show. Okay, the guy that had the coalition to oust, to defeat Netanyahu. His name is Yeah, I don't know how you say that right here. Yair Lapid. Yeah, Lapid, right? There is something he said I want to draw your attention to. Right there. See that little paragraph right here? Let me read it to you. He says, this government, this is Yair Lapid talking now. This government will work for all the citizens of Israel, those that voted for it and those that did not vote for it. It will do everything to unite Israeli society, Lapid said. Do you remember there was a video I made a couple of days ago on memorial, on what I call that military memorial day in the United States, which was on Monday, and I talked about Biafra. You remember in that video I told you that even though a country have a civil war, United States had a civil war. After the civil war, if the country is gonna stay together, you just have to. The government, people running the government have to do stuff. Enact certain policies to unite the country. If you don't do that, the country will break. There will be a lot of problems. The country may be ungovernable, right? Because there are people that support Netanyahu. So this guy cannot come out and say, well, people that support me, I will treat them fair. People that didn't support me, I will not, I won't care about them. You don't talk like that in the democracy. Because this is a nation, you have to take everybody along with you, people that voted for you and people that didn't vote for you. That's what this guy just said here. Let me read it one more time. This government will work for all the citizens of Israel, those that voted for it and those that didn't. It will do everything to unite Israeli society. Now, why this is important? Do you remember when stupid terrorist Buhari was elected the first time? He came in here in Washington, came to the United States in Washington. There was an interview. A white lady asked her a question. What do you, what are you, they asked, I think they said, well, what of the, Nigeria has a very teeming population. How are you going to do to help them? Instead of the man answering that question, first of all, he didn't understand the question. He had to consult somebody to say, what did she say? And then when they explained it to her, he started answering something else. You know what he said? He said, oh, those 95% that give me vote, I will treat them well. The 5% that didn't give me vote, I won't treat them well. You remember that? You can go back and search that. That's the mentality of this man, this illiterate that didn't go to school. He grew up as a herder, cattle herder. That's how he grew up. I don't think he made it to middle school. That's the one ruling Nigeria. And that's the one that's going to bring Nigeria down. You see how he was talking yesterday? That it's everywhere today. That people that didn't fight the civil war, they're the one causing problem. We're going to go there and we're going to be harsh and show them something. He sounds like Nnamdi Kanu, boasting. That's how illiterates talk. And he's supposed to be a leader. He's supposed to be president of Nigeria. And then Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be a leader of IPOB. I'm an individual. I'm not leading anybody, so I can say whatever I want. But when you're leading people, there are rules. The Constitution of Nigeria and every other laws they enacted. You have to watch what you say. You can't come out talking about you kill some members of the people the country you're supposed to lead. You don't talk like that. You talk like that, then it means you are a dictator. So you see what that Israeli leader, the one that gonna replace Netanyahu, you see what he said there? I will unite the country. Everybody in the society will be looked after. Those that voted for me and those that didn't vote for me. That's how you're supposed to think in a democratic society. But somebody who has what do you call that? The tendencies and the mindset of a dictator will never talk like this. And that's Buhari right there for you. But anyway, I thought this story was interesting, so I'll bring it to you. So I keep searching. Whenever I see something good, something interesting, I will bring it to you.